Hit the red dot twice. Okay, we're recording again.
Okay.
Okay, tell me what you forgot about to put in last time.
I forgot to tell you about another sin I committed as a child.
Oh.
Well, my sister Nancy and I, she was 2 years older, and we put silver paper around a penny
Oh.
to make Mr. Joe, Mad Joe, mistake it for a nickel.
Oh.
But I remember him going like this with his fingers, feeling he knew it wasn't right because he couldn't see too well.
Yeah. Now, was Joe Maggio Julia's father?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And so I think he told Molly about it, and of course I'm sure we were reprimanded because we never did that again.
You were just a little kid.
Yeah, we were little kids.
Well, that was pretty clever, huh? You wrapped pennies up and...
we were mafiosi. And Mr. Joe was nice. I used to love to decorate his windows with the cans of tomatoes and all.
Yeah.
Fancy, you
Uh-huh.
know.
He let you do
And
that?
he let me do that, yeah. I like being in the store.
That was that little store just 2 doors down?
It was part of his house.
Yeah, it was the basement of the house, like, yeah.
It was
Yeah,
ground
when I
floor.
was a kid, it was like a candy store, and they always had little...
the candy was on the right-hand side,
Yeah.
and you had little chocolate-covered candies, and I remember, and he had other candies in there, and in the window, as I looked in one time, there was ants crawling all over the candies.
Oh, my.
Yeah,
Oh.
so I guess you got
Yeah,
rid of
that
those.
store ruined my teeth, because I was always asking my mother for a penny or,
Oh.
you know, a nickel to buy something, and,
Yeah.
you know, I always had sweets in my mouth, and, of course,
Yeah.
she couldn't say no, I guess, or, I
Yeah.
don't know, she was always warning me. But anyway, tell me what you remember about
My
your
family.
brothers. What do you
Okay.
remember about your
They
brothers?
used to play cards at Christmas time,
Around the table?
7.5.
7.5.
All playing there, and I guess I was just sitting there, and they said, "Oh, should we give it to her now, poor kid? You know, they had a Christmas present for me."
Uh-huh.
And they said, yeah, they agreed, yeah, they should give it to me now. And it was a little sewing machine,
Oh,
and I loved it.
Yeah.
because I loved to sew.
yeah. Oh, they chipped in and bought it together
I
for
guess so. I don't know what happened, but I remember I was very exasperated because it would make like a chain stitch on the underside that would rip out,
Ah.
and it wouldn't hold the material together.
Oh,
Yeah.
so it didn't work.
It didn't work right, or maybe I wasn't using it right.
Maybe you didn't thread it right. Yeah.
Right, probably didn't thread it right. Yeah, that's what I remember about them. And then what else can I tell you about them? Then as I grew up, all right, then I had very wonderful, happy years going to dancing and roller skating with Lillian, or dancing with Josephine.
Hold on. Well, that would have been high school, the dancing and roller skating?
High school roller skating, I think we were out of high school already.
You were working?
What did I do right after high school?
What was your first job?
Working free for from Jewish lawyer on Lexington Avenue, just to get some experience.
Oh, well, that was good.
Yeah.
That was good
And
experience.
it was upstairs from the Rialto Theater.
Oh,
It was, and I used to go there and I used to dust the desk and make it neat for him.
yeah,
But I wasn't there very long. He wasn't even paying me. I was just going for experience.
yeah.
Then where did I work? Then I worked in the 5 and 10 with Dolly Salerno
Oh,
on the Christmas holiday, on the holidays when they were busy.
yeah.
I remember they put me on the
Which 5 and 10, McCrory's?
they put me on the lampshade counter, which was difficult to rack, you know. big lampshades, you know.
Yeah.
And then I got transferred to the hardware department, and I remember Joe Andreuli, Bee's husband,
Yeah, he came in?
coming in, and he used to kid me about what I was selling, hardware, you know, nails and things
Yeah.
like that. I forgot what he made, some kind of wisecrack.
Well, he was a joker, Joe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was nice stuff. And then from there, let's see, my paying job was in a slipper factory with Titanes's daughter-in-law.
Your paying job?
My paying, where I got paid.
Yeah. Oh, you got paid in McCrory's, too, of
25
course.
Yeah,
Yeah.
25 cents an hour, I think. we were
Oh,
getting.
my.
And that's where I started sewing on those electric machines. I used to sew the backs of the slippers together.
What, is that where you had the needle go through your finger?
No, that was in the pants factory. I worked up from the feet to my to the pants. Yeah,
And the needle went through your finger
in the pants factory. Yeah,
through and through the nail and everything.
yeah. Well, it happened to many of the operators because those machines used to go fast.
And then they would just carry on, huh?
Yeah, and then you just had to reverse the wheel to get it out.
Ah!
And then I remember the Jewish voiced man saying, "That's good. She should get it in her tongue."
Oh,
When somebody else-
the terrible thing.
Because the operators would talk to each other.
Oh.
You know?
What, so did you bandage it up and then they didn't even send you home? You just kept on working?
Yeah, you just took the needle out
And you kept on working?
Yeah.
Even though the needle penetrated
it's
your...
funny. It only felt like numb. You knew. Oh, I knew. I got a crochet needle hook in my hand one time.
Ooh!
When I was across the street on McLean Street,
Yeah.
and it just felt numb.
Huh.
And I pulled it out. I was a real little kid then. I was learning how to crochet on my hand.
Oh, my.
No, I wasn't learning how to crochet. I don't know what I was doing with that.
Well, so that was an accident. That wasn't
That was
a
an
workplace.
accident, yeah. So let's see, 5 and 10, slipper factory.
Pants factory?
Yeah, but I went into a little dress shop one time too to sew. But the pants factory is where I really got onto the sewing machine and started getting paid. And I used to give my mother the whole pay except for the change. She would get the paper money.
Yeah.
And then I remember when I got a raise, when they put me on the pockets, that was paying a lot more.
Uh-huh.
And then I went to work for Dr. Randazzo.
And you worked for Dr. Randazzo till you got married, I guess, huh?
Yeah.
How many years would you say you worked for Dr.
Well,
Randazzo?
altogether, I guess about 12 years.
Oh, a long time.
Yeah, but not steady, because then when I got married, I left.
Yeah,
And-
but right away or when you had children?
No, I left right away. I got married in the... No, I was married. Yeah, I was married while I was working for him. Yeah. Then we wanted to get pregnant. I couldn't seem to get pregnant. And then he let me go because I thought he was such a cheapskate because his brother had his contracting office downstairs from the doctor's office.
Yeah, contracting business, yeah.
And his father. And they had this girl working for them, and they gave her a raise, 5 cents.
Yeah.
And I was very perturbed about it because I knew the doctor was making a lot of money and she was getting paid only 5 cents extra an hour.
Yeah.
And she had to take a bus to go to work.
Oh, so you felt that was unjust?
Yeah.
But it wasn't that you didn't get 5 cents. It was you felt that it was unjust for
Yeah,
her.
5 cents. Yeah, she had to take a
Well,
bus
I
to go
think
to
he did
work.
have a reputation as a cheapskate, Dr.
Yeah.
Randazzo.
I walked to work, so it didn't cost me, but she
Yeah.
had to take a bus to Clifton. That's
Yeah.
when I met Shirley.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I said something about it, and then let's see, he said something about somebody that was derogatory or indicated to me that he was cheap. I forgot what I said. And then he called me on the phone, and Miss Mazzara, how would you like to make yourself out a check?
Oh.
Because I used to make the checks for the workers. I
Yes.
said, yeah, I'd love to. So I went in.
Well, you knew what he meant when he said that,
Oh, yeah.
though.
Because he knew I was
Yeah.
belittling him.
Yeah.
So then, that's when that's when Shirley was working. Yeah. Because then when she came back from lunch, I said, she told me that. He called her in and he said to her, I just let Kay go. And Shirley said, go where,
Yeah.
So I guess he told her what happened. So then she got in touch with me right away,
Yeah.
And that was the end of that. Let's see now, how come I went back and worked for him? Yeah, because
He must have missed you.
Yeah.
He probably couldn't find anybody as good as you
No,
to.
I'm convinced